Man, what's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Game Like Will, man, back with another video. Alright, so basically in this video, this is gonna be called the most common things to open with. I could have did a short on this. I ain't really have to do a video on this. I could have just did a short, but because this video not gonna be too long. Um, and I'm talking about opening potential friends. Like, so when you're outside and you see somebody, you're like, oh, this could be a potential friend, not a lover or a date type shit. You want to have different things in your mind that you can do. So first one is going to be imitations. So a certain coach that I listen to, social coach, just put out there that, hey, when I'm you know in a certain venue or a certain event or a certain place, maybe a baseball game, it could be Walmart, I mean, it could be anywhere, right? You just want to imitate body gestures that you see other people doing. So someone can have their arms folded like this, and then you step into the room and you're chilling, 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 and then you see that person, and you happen to see them, and they see them, and you just go like this. Or they're slumped in their chair. You may slump back in your chair and look at them and slump back in your chair, but you're being funny. You understand what I'm saying? This is some game for social dynamic matters. So imitation could work like a charm. We're gonna start doing a lot more like friendship uh, videos, a lot more videos on this. So imitation works like a charm. So comments about what they're doing. So no matter where you're at, you could be at a buffet, you could be at just walking through a park, someone's walking their dog. Make a comment about them walking their dog. You walk into a corner store, the cashier's doing something. Make a comment about what they're doing. Just get in the habit of making small talk comments. And again, it could be also known as an observational statement. So if I'm in the gym and I see someone working very hard, I could say, "Yo, like, uh, uh, is it just me, or you know, these weights, make my arms feel like noodles?" Or um, you have to really just come up with your own openers, to be honest. And again, they could be known better yet known as observational statements. I'm trying to give y'all some sauce for potential friends because I talk about dating a lot, but in my truest of thoughts, I honestly believe that a person with a great social life is going to get women anyway. So that's why I'm kind of like leaning towards this right now. And yeah, it's just easier because I mean, think about your neighborhood you grew up in. I'm sure you had friends. And it's just, we're getting you back in the mind frame of what it really felt like to even be doing that in the first place because a lot of people feel disconnected. And it's really easy to talk to another guy than it's ever going to be to really, well, I ain't going to say that it's ever going to be, but they're both different. I mean, they're both kind of similar too in terms of like, you still got to use your mind and you can't be corny. That's really all it is. And to me, corny is in the eye of whoever. It's not even in the eye of the beholder. It's another observational statement. It's not really. It's here nor there. It's small talk. It's like, do I really care about being corny? Some people value it more than others, and that's why their social life is not really evolving. But I really thought it was dope when bro said to imitate take somebody's body gesture because you're basically trolling that person, right? Um, a lot of people in social dynamics that are good with social dynamics, they understand the idea of trolling, they understand the idea of joking, they understand the idea of pulling someone's leg. And if you type in the word joke on the synonym app, the word witticism will pop up. So it's just, be fun with game, you know Whether you're like trying to make friends or you're gaming women, it's all meant to be fun all of the time. It's never meant to break that frame. Fun is the frame all the time. But as you know, when you look at me, you could tell I'm not always like, I'm not gonna walk around like I'm, how can I put it, 50-50. 50% of the time you should be, jolly about life and having fun and open minded with a good perspective. And 50% of life, you want to be studious. You want to be on your mission. You want to be focusing. And even with game, it's like a portion of that or percentage of it is seeking out for a good candidate. So you're not really serious. You're not really. I mean, it's like a balance. I'm gonna put it like that. So number three. So we got imitation. We got comments about what they're doing, and then we got um, say a joke near them, right? So you don't even have to say a joke to them, but when you recognize you're in like some circle or you're in a store and that everybody's by the counter and you're waiting, maybe two people's in front of you, one person's behind you, and you're waiting to like check out your items. You may have your arms crossed and you may say a little joke to the cashier or to just in general, just say a little joke. Um, and your target person may be right here who you think is cool, who you want to really talk to, but you're saying a joke around that person to invoke a response or something, and then you could chop it up. Hey, yo, you from around here? Da 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 da. Yo, you got Instagram, bro? Okay, cool. It's just I live around here too. Da 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 da. Shit, we should link up someday and hit the gym, or we should link up someday and make content, or I, I be going hiking, or I be doing this, or I be doing that. You should join along. We might go somewhere this Saturday. We might go somewhere this Friday. We might go somewhere this Saturday. And I always tell y'all to keep a list of events for each day of the week. You should attach a theme to that day of the week that you value that theme. So, like for me, I got a day that's dedicated to wilderness, which would be like hiking and yoga and things like that. I got a day that's dedicated to aura, energy, and those two things could correlate, but they're two different things. They're two different themes in my mind. I got one for money, one for dating, and I just attach these themes to a specific day of the week because it makes it easier for when I go outside for what I'm gonna kind of like. It just makes it easier. Like, say I'm walking in a random direction or skating or wherever in a random direction, knowing that it's Wilderness Wednesday helps me not to stress or think about or feel like the day is going to waste. Because a lot of y'all probably just watch the calendar go. Days feel like they're going to waste. But like, what's today? Today to me is what, Friday is today? Today I think it's Saturday or Friday. So if I look at my phone and my notes, there's I don't know what today is, maybe social Saturday or something. There's a theme for the day, even if I'm not even going to do anything pertaining to it. Social media. I'm on YouTube. This is pertaining to social, so I can make it make sense, right? So life is about correlations too, because it's not about being a loser. It's about perceiving yourself as a loser, which actually manifests the loserism. So you want to do little tips and tricks that make things make sense. So social Saturday, I forgot what I do. I think I got something Sunday. I got Taco Tuesday, but I also got other themes too, just in case. What if it's Tuesday and I don't want to eat tacos, or I don't want to meet people at the taco place? I might put a library there, library after the taco. So I'll put Tuesday, then I'll put slash taco, slash library, slash, and I'll just do it like that. Because each week the event might morph, it might change, and I might want to meet with the same group of people, but I may want to meet in a different location. We may want to go to Barnes and Nobles and read books about social skills, um, or just read books in general. And pick a book, we read it for 30 minutes, and we all explain or summarize what the book had to do. Or we may do journaling Tuesday at a coffee shop, but if the people don't morph, but the people in the day doesn't morph. So if I meet with these people on Tuesday, I meet with these people on Tuesday, but the theme may morph between certain themes, but they all kind of are similar, right? If it's Tuesday and if we're Wilderness Wednesday, I'm not going to shift Wilderness Wednesday to something so different that it doesn't make the people feel like they're gaining. You know, everything is about gaining and lifestyle at the end of the day. So, mm, so that's why I say, man, all of this makes sense when you put everything together. Number four is I'll sing songs or start singing songs. Um, so I mean, this one I didn't never do it, but he said he do it. Anonymous coach. He said he sings a song. So if I had to think of a song off the top of my mind, I think of a lot of R&B songs, um, which is funny because I'm thinking about myself being around like other races of people right now. Like, say I'm at a store, it's I may not sing a Trey song necessarily. I may not sing like a Chris Brown. I need to feel something. I may not go that route, but there are songs that I do feel like blend the races well together. Like there's rock star songs. There's songs that like, for instance, if you look at music and you see a song that's like um, I don't know. There's a YouTuber I watch that's a black guy, and he had some white girls on his uh, platform, and he was singing songs that were like universally like sticking points, but some of them were more urban or black. And the white girls will be like, "Oh, that's my song," and then it'll be a Eureka moment where they all kumbaya. But so you don't want to judge that. You just want to sing a song, and it works better if you got a friend with you that you're singing with. So if you or your friend or your homie is in the store, you may start singing and being funny, and then he may start singing, and then someone may join in. You understand what I'm saying? Or laugh, or smile, or whatever reaction you get from those people. So the one X that we have on here is um, I don't, he said, I don't do what most people do. I don't say, hi, I'd like to meet you. So he says, so I'm not getting those harsh blowbacks that other people get when they're like, hi, nice to meet you, that I want to meet you. They don't go for that. We don't do cliche openers because those cliche openers, um, they just don't work long term. They don't impress. They don't impact the same way that singing a Miley Cyrus song featuring Wiz Khalifa may make a female, you know, say, "Oh, these guys are bringing life to my life," type shit, or copying her body language when you run into her, you go, and she's like, "You're copying me," or whatever. Or she could even be like weirded out or whatever, but at least you're getting some more energy or some whatever. It's just different little ways or different little openers, and I inspire y'all to create your own, right? Create your own imitations of people. Create your own songs that y'all want to sing around people, and don't run from bedevilment. I think that's the word, bedevilment. Um, Gotta pull people leg a little bit. Obviously, no harassment, no touching. Um, he said, "I just have fun and the party is always going back to my place after okay, so an event is different. So if I meet a female at a gas station, I made a statement in my last video saying that the gas station is a venue to me, but it is in terms of meeting somebody. But a real party or a real get together or a real event that I'm hosting, yeah, after an hour of us all chilling and drinking something or eating something and laughing, you know, the main idea in my mind, okay, after this, the after party's at my spot. That's what the typical smart guy thinks in that scenario. He said, I don't establish premise. I don't be like, so since we're back here, it's like a friendship thing, right? None of that weird. Because some people try to explain to people the stage we're at, and I talked to y'all about that, about relationships where you got meeting and dating, relationship, living together. I mean, if you're living with a female, she knows y'all living together. If y'all are in a relationship, she kind of knows it. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the beginning, she may not, because you're not saying, oh, you're my girlfriend, but you're kind of making it known by, you know, maybe the way you've been flirting the whole time, the keynote, the way you touching on her, and most importantly, the way you're talking to her. So she's more invested in you than you are in her, and so the relationship is. See, women, guys, we initiate, and women they coagulate. Now I don't know what to call it, but they the ones who kind of put it together. Like, so we extend, and they kind of meet us halfway, and that's how a true natural relationship is supposed to be. Because even though they like you, they should not be initiating anything. A great pimp says, "We are actors; they are reactors." So they're gonna give you back whatever you're giving them. If you're acting shy, then you're giving her excuse. You're validating shyness. If you're acting brave and leader, she's gonna catch on, and she's gonna ride that wave, and she's gonna say, "Oh, well, I could be more honest. I could be more forward. I could be more." So basically, yeah, and it's always a feminine and masculine in every interaction. So even, like I said, even with potential friends, a lot of potential friends I talk to and I text, I'm kind of leading. I'm kind of asking certain questions to get certain answers so that we can move things forward, because people just don't know social skills, and some do, some don't. Some got more real life experience probably than me, but they're still not gamed up. They just got a job, so they talk to more people, they get more real life experience, but they're not like studying it, and they're not like building, they're not making it easy for themselves, which is a benefit when it comes to game, because like I said, um, I don't want to hang with everybody. So people are going to fall out, and I'm not going to miss them. I'm going to be happy that they fell out, because I don't want to hang with everybody. And in fact, I like being alone. I like I said, hiking, nature. I like things that I could do alone first, and then I kind of appreciate and let people come in with that, uh, as they may. But it's like, again, that's where I feel like I like my alone time. I like to do yoga. I like to think. I like my mind to ruminate. So a lot of these tips and tricks that I just gave y'all, or these openers, again, real life experience, me doing more yoga, me getting more into, y'all see me post on my community tab the other day, um a smoothie, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen me make a video the other day about camping, and even though these videos are like minor, they're not like me on top of a mountain going like this or some shit. It's like the beginning, right? Or some of the more beginning stages of things. And as long as you're on the right path, and as long as you're valid within yourself, right, you can always come back to those same topics, and they feel stronger because you're being honest. You're saying, okay, whether anybody comes with me on a mountain next week, I'm going. Wilderness Wednesday is next week. I'm gonna search up a mountain. I'm gonna walk up this mountain. Or even if you don't walk up a mountain, you're like, I'm gonna walk to the park next door, and I'm gonna walk on the grass. I'm gonna walk on the grass and get my. I'm gonna put my. I don't got a yoga mat, but I have a towel. I'm gonna put my towel on the floor, and I'm gonna go hum. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna pray to the gods above and shit. I'm gonna do something to make sure that when I go back in the house, I feel like I did something. Like I told you, it's not about succeeding. It's about not. It's about how you feel. Do you feel like you did something? If when you feel like you did something, the chemistry is different. You feel different. And when you feel different, you think and act different. You understand what I'm saying? When you really smash that girl, I got a story time I want to tell y'all too. But when you really smash that girl, and it's what about what I'm talking about. When you really smash that girl, people just look at you and tell you more confident. They be like, man, I don't know what gotten into him, da 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 da. But your aura is just there, bro. It's just there because you like, man, you can't call me ugly. You can't say I'm lame. You can't say nothing to me. Like you can't knock me down. And even if you do, it ain't gonna. I'm not gonna feel it. You're gonna have to wait. This gonna have to wear off a couple of days, or even tomorrow, or a couple of days, and then you can try to little boy me. But right now, man, I'm doing shit, man. People can't tell me nothing. And that type of energy comes from experience. Comes from experience and good reference points. You know, when you're doing stuff you know that other people can't do or haven't done, and maybe they can do it, but they are struggling. But you're doing it. Um, a sense of pride, a sense of honor, or self-respect comes with that. So, man, I gave y'all my little 4 little tips for openers with potential friends, and that's what I'm gonna name this. Um, the most common things to open potential friends with, and hopefully y'all like this. And I did a little bit of shadow work on the back, little journaling, little information, man, little information. But this ain't pertaining to this video. So I'm about to get out of here, man. Hopefully y'all day going good. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. Keep track of the time. Keep track of your mind. Keep track of your thoughts. Keep track of your energy. Keep track of your health. Get on that game-like diet. Try it. You know what I'm saying? And just understand that, we're neurology. We're neural beings. It's all about neurology. So when you fasting, because I'm literally fasting right now, I'm probably like 20 hours in. Your nervous system is resetting. Your body is different. You know what I'm saying? When you're not just trashing your system like that every day. So I don't know. I might break the fast with some tea or something, but I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm about to try to also start counting calories and counting. I'm just about to go crazy, do all this shit, bro. Like, stay with me, bro. I'm stuttering stuff. I gotta use the bathroom. But like this video, man. Subscribe on this channel, man. A lot of cool information coming your way. It's your boy Game. Like Will, man. See you on the next video.